Graduates, parents, families, faculty, friends, honored guests, as principal, it is my honor to declare open the 97th commencement ceremony of the Bronx High School of Science. I'm delighted to introduce Simone Ginsberg, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. During her time at Bronx Science, Simone has served as president of the National Honor Society, editor-in-chief of the school newspaper, The Science Survey, president of the Women in Business Leadership Club, and a dedicated member of the Public Forum debate team. Outside of school, she serves on the executive board of the nonprofit Junior Economic Club, is chief editor of the Junior Economist, and conducts social science research focused on economics and gender studies. In the fall, Simone will continue pursuing her interests in economics and policy at Cornell University, where she plans to study applied economics and management. Graduates and guests, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for our national anthem. I'm very happy to introduce Emmy Hare-Yim, who will lead us in singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Throughout her time at Bronx Science, Emmy has served as a state and nationally ranked congressional debater, editor-in-chief of the Science Survey, and a political science researcher through the Bronx Science Social Science Research Program. Outside of school, Emmy has pursued classical voice with the Manhattan School of Music pre-college program, interned at Iguala Law PC, and volunteered on both political campaigns and at animal shelters. In the fall, Emmy will be attending New York University, spending her first year studying abroad in London.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Emmy. Graduates and guests, please be seated. I'm now very pleased to introduce our salutatorian, Aviv Weiss-Kaplan. Aviv has a GPA of 99.3547 and is passionate about the social sciences. Throughout his time at Bronx Science, Aviv has been co-president of the Latin Club and vice president of Vox Discolorum, and has been actively working at Bronx Science Stuart Alinco Holocaust Study Center as a tour guide. Outside of Bronx Science, Aviv has been teaching the Latin language online as the director of Philosophy Vessel's Classics Convoy, working at his synagogue's Hebrew school, and participating in music theory programming at the Kaufman Music Center. In the fall, Aviv will be attending Dartmouth College.
Hello. Hi. In that one word, I have fulfilled my duty to you as your salutatorian. We can trace the word salutatorian to the Latin verb salutare, meaning to greet, which is loosely related to the first word that any Latin student will encounter, saluere, meaning to be well. And note that the form salve means hello. So I say hello. So I greet you, I hope you are well, and I welcome you. It is interesting how so many ancient cultures explore the significance of welcoming and being welcomed. The ancient Greeks placed emphasis on the idea of xenia, to provide shelter for those who ask for it, to be a good host, and to be a good guest. You've probably heard a version of this story at some point in your life. Once upon a time, there was a couple, usually the story has a couple, living in a small house or a tent. They were not very well off, but they had enough to sustain their lives, to feed and clothe themselves. Then, to their home came some strangers. Unbeknownst to the couple, these strangers were magical. Maybe they were angels, maybe they were gods embodying human forms. Choose whatever story you want. The strangers stood before the couple, and whether at the request of the couple or at their own request, they received food, and sometimes they are bathed. They received the complete, unconditional kindness of their hosts. There are many ways this story can end, but either way, the couple receives some type of reward, whether that is the promise of a child or the blessing of simultaneous death. Regardless of the version of this story, Baucis and Philemon, Abraham and Sarah, or any other telling, the message is clear. It is through xenia, through openness, through hospitality, through genuine, sincere, and meaningful welcoming that we can become the best people we can be. It can often be difficult to see a place like the Bronx High School of Science as more than just a school. Many of us will be going off to colleges and universities in the fall, far from our families, with the intent of continuing our studies. But in the choice of our future school, we have also chosen our homes, not only where we will physically reside, but where, as the saying goes, our hearts will reside as well, where our lives will completely change. For as the great 20th century American playwright Thornton Wilder wrote, "A lot can happen in 1,000 days." Since 2022, we have found ourselves in a home at Bronx Science, and it is in our homes that xenia can take root. With every club invitation that appeared in our emails or as a flyer on the walls of the school, with every teacher opening their office hours to any person yearning for a conversation or for a place to work, with every email from the faculty of our guidance department inviting us down for a casual chat, with every morning announcer's hope that we have a marvelous Monday or a fantastic Friday, xenia has seeped its way into the crevices of our Bronx Science experience, holding the bonds of the school together, and I am very grateful for that. Now, the opportunity to share gratitude comes with the opportunity for me to share regrets. I am sorry for being strict with you when I should have been friendly. I am sorry for nudging you away as I would sit in the hallways, for you may have needed to speak more than I needed to concentrate or rest. I am sorry for ending a conversation with a remark about the weather and not letting the substance seep in. I am sorry for those moments when I was not more welcoming. So I challenge you, I challenge myself, and I challenge Bronx Science. Weave the web of friendship. Find a home. Embrace that home. And once your heart has settled, offer that home to those strangers who come wandering by and who seek to be welcome. Hello, welcome to our graduation. Enjoy the ceremony.
Thank you, Aviv. It's now my opportunity to say for the first time, congratulations to the class of 2026. When I started thinking in earnest about writing this speech, it was still quite cold outside. It was the middle of May, but it was still quite cold. This year it felt like spring was never going to come. And that cold had me thinking back to when I first moved to New York. I knew I'm from the southern part of the United States, and I knew New York was gonna be more cold than I experienced, but I couldn't have imagined that feeling when you're walking from the D train on 205th over the train yard, and the wind chill is -14, and your legs are simultaneously numb, and it feels like there are a million pins going into them. It didn't seem like it should be okay. But each year the snow would melt, and spring would show up. And every year those daffodils along the fence in front of Bronx Science would push up through the cold ground, and that bright green would surprise me and fill me with joy year after year. This year was a little different. The cold lasted so long, I thought the daffodils were never gonna come. I was watching and waiting every day in March, hoping for some sign that I would eventually be able to put away my winter coat. So this year, they didn't surprise me. But even watching and waiting, the pure joy that rose up in me as the first shoots of green found their way through the cold, hard earth was just as intense. And you're a little bit like that for me. The Bronx High School of Science is an exceptional institution with a long and storied history of exceptional students. You might not have heard this fact before about Bronx Science, so I'm gonna tell you that 9 Nobel Prize winners have graduated from the Bronx High School of Science. Okay, you probably knew that. You are also exceptional. As a group, you've done really hard things. In your first few months at Bronx Science, you learned how to read your complicated schedules and find the gym on the right day of the week. You learned how to write proofs and find links and angles for a multitude of shapes. You also began learning how to help one another, offering study guides, inviting a friend to a club, sharing some fries from Jay's. As your time here progressed, you continued to learn. You learned how to give a presentation without reading off of slides. You learned how to design a good question, whether it was in history or research. You supported one another in more sophisticated ways, being present to one another as you went through difficulties, whether at school, home, or in your relationship with your peers. You learned to respectfully push each other's thinking when an argument wasn't clear or was a little lazy. You learned physics. You learned where Mr. Alani's elephant will end up and how long it will take to get there, whether it's on a ramp or it had 4 rockets attached to it. You've won the PSAL championship. Shout out to the boys' tennis team for 3 in a row. You've also been there for each other through heartbreaking championship losses. You've also been there for each other on random Wednesdays that were too cold to watch a cricket match in Van Cortlandt. You represent the #1 speech and debate team in the country. You work to grow programs and see success in both Model UN and Moot Court. You are National Merit Scholar finalists and winners. You're Regeneron National Talent Search Scholars. So many of you have won distinctions in various research competitions, and even more of you have done what most college graduates haven't done in designing and carrying out unique independent research projects. You've won distinctions in world language exams and math competitions. You've written beautiful pieces for our literary journal, the Science Survey, and competitions beyond Bronx Science. You are a truly remarkable group of people joining remarkable alumni. While I cannot say that I'm surprised by your many accomplishments or the people you are becoming, I am undeniably delighted. As you leave Bronx Science and go in your many different directions, you will continue to delight the folks in your lives, your parents, your professors, your friends, your classmates. They will see your brilliance, your hard work, and your kindness. They will see that you inevitably, reliably show up. They will see your determination to question the status quo, to know that a system doesn't have to be the way that it was just because it always was. They will appreciate how your questions push the world forward. They will appreciate how you know that the big picture is also detailed work, and they'll see your willingness to roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty. You will be a consistent, reliable presence for those around you, in part because of the knowledge, skills, and relationships you've built here at the Bronx High School of Science. In the cold winters of life, folks will know that you will always be a bright spot. I'm incredibly proud of you. Please stay in touch, and congratulations. It's now my pleasure to introduce Avery Pfluger, our Senior Council President, who will introduce our keynote speaker. Throughout her time at Bronx Science, Avery has served as Senior Council President of the Psychology and Neuroscience Club, a member of the Bronx Science Athletic Board, and has played on both the Bronx Science varsity girls soccer and flag football teams. Outside of school, Avery writes and produces music, booking gigs with her band around New York City, and studying at renowned schools such as Berklee College of Music over her summers. Avery will continue pursuing music business and analytics within Syracuse University's Newhouse School this fall.
Thank you, Principal Hoyle. At Bronx Science, we know what it takes to be a good researcher. You spend long hours in a lab, painstakingly digging through data sets, going back to the same questions over and over again until you begin to uncover the answers. This kind of dedication to discovery is a skill that sticks with students long after graduating. Claudia Golden is one of those students. In fact, she opens her Nobel Prize biography by saying, "I have always wanted to be a detective." That mindset has driven her work throughout her life and career. Golden was born in the Bronx in 1946 and grew up in Parkchester. And after graduating from Bronx Science in the early 60s, she attended Cornell University and discovered her passion for economics. She went on to attend the University of Chicago, where she earned a master's degree in economics in 1969 and a doctorate in 1972. In the years after graduate school, Golden taught at prestigious institutions, including the University of Wisconsin-Madison, the University of Pennsylvania, and Princeton. As an economic historian, she studied how family dynamics and education in the 19th and 20th century shaped American labor. But the more she learned about the workforce, the more she realized a central part of the story was missing. What she discovered was that the data was incomplete. Census takers, economists, and policymakers frequently failed to count married women as workers, even when they contributed substantially to family businesses, farms, and household production. And in archive after archive, Golden felt as though she was uncovering only half of the story. What she recognized was that in order to fully understand the development of the 19th and 20th century economy, she needed to fully understand the role that women played, particularly the wife and mother. And as she put it, "I neglected her because the sources had." In 1979, Golden began the work that would define her career, reconstructing the hidden history of women in the labor force. Over the next 4 decades, she revealed how changing opportunities, expectations, and family decisions transform both women's lives and the American economy. Golden's research has also helped our understanding of the gender wage gap. For years, many economists assumed that differences in pay between men and women could largely be explained by education or experience. Golden showed that the story was far more complicated. Her work revealed that a large majority of the wage gap emerges around the time that people start families, as workplace structures often reward long, inflexible hours and place disproportionate burdens on women. By identifying these patterns, she helped shift the conversation from women's individual choices to the larger systems that form their economic opportunity. She's also helped uncover a larger impact of one of the most important innovations of the 20th century, the birth control pill. Golden showed that greater access to the pill gave many women more control over the timing of marriage and motherhood, making it much easier to pursue higher education and professional careers. Her research showed that a medical innovation could also be an economic one. In 2023, after years of relentless work, she was awarded the Nobel Prize in Economics. Golden is the first woman to win the award as a solo laureate. Today, she serves as a Henry Lee Professor of Economics at Harvard, where she has taught since 1990. And her work for women hasn't been limited to the pages of academic research. Just this year, she brought her expertise to the WNBA Players Association, where she analyzed player compensation, roster data, attendance, and viewership to help demonstrate the value of women athletes' work. Her research contributed to an historic agreement that raised average WNBA player salaries from roughly $127,000 to around $580,000. It's a 400% increase. And in case you remember what I said at the beginning about her always wanting to be a detective, there's a small cartoon attached to Golden's Nobel autobiography. It shows her standing in front of an archive cabinet with a magnifying glass, a Sherlock Holmes hat, and a golden retriever at her side. Dr. Golden writes that this is how she would like to be remembered, as an economist detective with an obedient dog at her side. It is difficult to imagine a more fitting description. Through decades of meticulous research, Claudia Golden has remodeled how we understand women's work, women's choices, and women's place in economic history. She reminds us that research is not just about the end results, it's about asking better questions, noticing what others overlook, and having the persistence to uncover truths that are sometimes ignored or concealed. Dr. Golden, you are an inspiration to the entire Bronx science community, and we are so honored to welcome you back today. Please join me in welcoming Claudia Golden.
Thank you very much. And Principal Hoyle, and teachers, and graduates, of course, parents, relatives, and friends. So, like many of you, I'm from the Bronx. So I grew up in the Parkchester section of the Bronx, just east of here on 177th Street. And my mom was a first grade teacher, and she was later the assistant principal of PS 105. We have some 105ers, yeah. So my dad was a middle-level manager who programmed an amazing machine. It was the IBM 360 Model 91, the fastest computer of the day, about as powerful as my Fitbit. Graduates, you will soon be entering a world that's going to hand you assignments and challenges that you've never before experienced. So as a fellow Bronxite, I can offer some advice about how to manage your new responsibilities, maybe a couple of failures, a lot of successes. And like so many Bronx stories, this is going to begin with the New York Yankees. So when I was a kid, the Yankees were the top baseball team in the country, actually the world. In fact, I believed that the entire game of baseball was invented so the Yankees could win the World Series. Now, my dad was a fanatical Yankees fan. He was a great dad, but he probably didn't think that his youngest daughter cared much about baseball. So we never went to a game. We never played baseball. But he had good reason to think that I didn't do sports, because in those days, girls didn't. So there's something that you should know about the history of girls' participation in sports. It was only around 1980 that girls began to play more sports in US public schools. In the early 1970s, less than 4% of girls were part of any varsity team in a high school. More than 50% of boys were. But the fraction of girls in sports expanded eventually by tenfold. And this amazing transformation in girls' sports occurred because of a law that was passed by Congress in 1972. And that law was Title IX, and it stated no person shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from any education program or any activity. But here's the amazing part. None, not a single one of its supporters in Congress had any idea that it would be used to even the playing field in sports. Well, the question is, what did they think it was going to do? Title IX was intended to even the playing field in colleges and professional school entry. Back then, many colleges and graduate programs and professional schools of all types had quotas for women. Since women weren't CEOs, since women weren't lawyers or engineers, and certainly not economists, why should a graduate program or a professional school accept them? But stereotypes like that lead one to look only to the past, and looking to the past prevents one from ever moving forward. Changes to girls' sports happened after I graduated from this wonderful institution, and I recall very well being in PE and knitting a sweater. 2 sweaters. How much more the women of 2026 have. And I looked at the recent observatory and I saw that you have had varsity, track, soccer, tennis, volleyball, golf, gymnastics, basketball, and even co-ed varsity wrestling. So I looked back at my observatory, which I still have. There wasn't a single varsity sport for girls. In fact, on the page that had the sports teams, there was the math team. There was a girl on the math team. There was a girls' volleyball club. And some of the girls in my class were managers of the men's teams. That's pretty good. And coolest of all was to be a cheerleader, but I did none of that. I eventually became a bit of a mountaineer and a sports aficionado, but I never got to play baseball. And also, living in the Bronx in Parkchester, I never had a dog. So when I got my first job, I got a golden retriever and named her Kelso, and I decided I would play baseball. So one summer when I was an assistant professor at Princeton, I founded an intramural team of economics graduate students and faculty, and I named the team the Invisible Hands. Adam Smith would have been so proud. I got a brand new left-handed glove. I'm left-handed. And I made by myself invisible hand t-shirts, ironing on each of the letters one by one. I was, of course, captain of the team. It was my team. And therefore, I made the rules. And one of the rules was that I would play outfield, where I was hoping no ball would ever land. And my dog, Kelso, she was in the outfield. So we had enormous fun that summer, and Kelso spent happy days in the outfield. But we were a truly hapless and abysmal team. We learned from our failures, and in our second year, we recruited better players, and we changed a few rules. Number 1, no dogs in the outfield. And by our third year, the Invisible Hands won the league championship. So I'm going to fast forward a few decades, but please keep baseball and that left-handed mitt in mind. After I was awarded the Nobel Prize in October of 2023, I was asked to do hundreds of non-academic events. I accepted 3. The first was to be a guest on Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me. And yes, Peter Sagal is wonderful. The second, and you heard about it, was to be an advisor for the WNBPA, and that's the Players Union of the WNBA, in their labor negotiations. And in accepting the offer, I told the union that I would do it only to learn something about labor negotiations, more about basketball. I'm married to a basketball fanatic. And also, I would only do it if I wasn't paid. I soon learned that the difference in pay between the NBA and WNBA players was enormous. So women in the US today earn about 83 cents on the male dollar for various reasons. But in basketball, women were getting paid less than 1 cent on the male dollar. So remember, just the year before, Caitlin Clark of the Fever was a rookie. She got $70,000 a year as a rookie. The men had a rookie, perhaps not everyone in here's favorite player, Victor Wembanyama. Come on, they did lose. And Victor got paid around 11 million. So that was the 1 cent, less than 1 cent on the dollar. So revenue, of course, is a lot greater in the NBA. But what I showed was that it was certainly not enough to justify the huge differences in pay. And so this spring, as you heard, after many months of negotiation, the players signed a new contract, giving them almost 5 times their previous compensation, one of the largest single increases in sports history. Now, the final request, remember there were 3 requests that I accepted. The final was the most challenging. I accepted an invitation to throw out a ceremonial pitch at, yes, a Red Sox-Yankees game on a Friday night in July in Fenway Park. I don't know why I ever thought that I could pitch a baseball straight for 50 feet. I had never pitched a baseball, ever. I was really good at hurling tennis balls into Kelso's mouth. I had good aim, but could I throw a baseball straight for 50 feet? So I watched what seemed like hundreds of videos of famous people doing ceremonial pitches, and very, very few of those balls went straight, and some went really far afield. I watched the likes of Barack Obama. Yeah. And Tiffany Huang, and Maria Carey, and Carl Lewis, and even Michael Jordan did not throw it straight. Could I do better? So then I watched videos of real pitchers, and I figured out the stance, and I learned how to hold the ball. And I got out my glove for my invisible hands days, and I practiced every day for 6 weeks, increasing the distance each week. Most of all, I got advice from people who actually knew how to pitch. and they were my pitching Sherpas. And so when the day came, I was prepared. At the very worst, I would do as well as Barack Obama. I went to Fenway for the ceremonial pitch. A friend cleared away a host of people. He threw and so I threw 3 good warm-up pitches to him. And then I got sent onto this gigantic and empty field. I waved hello to everyone in the stands. The catcher appeared. I stared him in the eye. I took the correct pitching stance. I threw the ball. It was a strike. I don't know if you can really throw a strike if there isn't a batter there. So at that moment, I thought of my father. My dad would have been so proud. His youngest daughter, who had never played baseball as a girl, actually threw a strike at a Yankees game. They lost, by the way, but that's okay. And of course, it was in Fenway Park. But all along, it was the journey that mattered. It was not the moment. It was not the perfect pitch. It was not the 35,000 people in the stands who were truly amazed. It was not the hundreds who cheered me on as I walked up the stairs to my box. It was my determination, my curiosity to figure out how to pitch. The baseball Sherpas who advised me, the practice I did every day for 6 weeks. I'm often asked how I work and how I find ideas, and the answer is simple. It's curiosity. It's just like when I asked, how do you throw a baseball straight for 50 feet? And when I work on an issue in economic history, I ask a question about which I'm curious, such as, what was responsible for rising economic inequality, and why are some countries rich and some countries poor? I am a historical detective. And the detective always believes she can find an answer. And because she believes she can find the answer, she tries to find the answer. And because she tries, she often, not always, succeeds. So use your curiosity as the fuel to seek the truth. There are many awards, there are many honors, there are many milestones. There's the Fields Medal, the Nobel Prize, election to the National Academy. They all indicate to others that you've done something, but that award is not the thrill of discovery. The road you take will be the substance, and your curiosity will provide the motivation and give you the joy. So I will always remember the aha moments in the National Archives when I found a set of incredible surveys. And I will always recall when I discovered a way to model the answer to a question. And I will always remember the eurekas I've exclaimed when pieces of history fit together. But I do not remember when the King of Sweden handed me the medal. I was petrified it would fall. So I'm going to leave you with 3 pieces of advice. The first, the journey is the destination, and curiosity is the fuel for the trip. The award does not matter. It is the thrill of discovery that will stay with you forever. But even though I just said that the award doesn't matter, graduates, today, and only today, you can celebrate. And number two, be prepared to fall down, to take a wrong turn, get back on track. And for parents and relatives and friends who are here, it is up to you to tell our graduates that you are backing them and believe in them and believe in their original desires, not those of a person who feels defeated. And finally, three, for the graduates, ask the Sherpas for guidance. Find the right Sherpas, as I did for pitching. And when you have learned to pitch from your mound, and when you have climbed to your summit, and when you have solved the hard problems, be a Sherpa for others. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Golden. It's now my pleasure to introduce alumnus St. Kim, class of 1988, the chair of the Bronx Science Foundation, to welcome the class of 2026 to the Bronx Science alumni community.
Hey everyone. How's everyone doing so far? All right. So I just had a very uniquely Bronx Science moment. So I'm sitting on stage. On my right is Dr. Golden, who won the Nobel Prize. On my left is Vienna and Aviv, who are valedictorian and salutatorian. And you quickly realize your flashback to freshman year when you realize most people here are smarter than you. So of course, then you start to rationalize in your head. I'm thinking, well, you know, my GPA wasn't that bad. Then, of course, Principal Hurl says Aviv's GPA was 99.35. Then I'm sitting there thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm a standard deviation lower than that. Now, of course, you know, the reality is, after you process this, your conclusion is, grades don't matter that much. Well, so let me share with you a little bit about the Bronx Science Foundation, and I wanted to also share an observation that I think Dr. Golden alluded to at the end that I think is super important. So Bronx Science Foundation exists to support the school and the students and the staff. It's very simple. Just to give you some stats, the foundation has an endowment of almost 20 million. We spend or invest, I would like to say, about 2 million annually in the school. We have about 2,000 donors each year and more than 800 volunteers each year as well. So the $2 million figure, just to give you some context, nearly doubles the school's per student budget. Now, to break that down, 57% of that fund goes directly to the student experience. Course materials, arts and culture trips, hundreds of extracurricular activities and programs. 28% of that powers the research, including our STEM programs, like the Manny Institute. And lastly, 15% prepares students for colleges and careers. So it's an enormous undertaking, and you're probably sitting there thinking, who the heck gives that money every year, and where can I get some? But this is really a labor of love for the alums. The funding comes from the future yous, okay, who in hindsight realize that they've been given an enormous gift by being able to attend a school like this, being able to work with teachers like this, participate in programs that are available to all of you. So this is a way of our alums, showing their thanks and appreciation for what the school has been for them and what the school will be for all of you down the road. But let me zoom out for a minute, because it's not just about these stats. One thing I learned when I was starting to work, probably a few years into my career as a lawyer, is that the nature of occupation changes. And the way I frame it is this. All of you in many ways have very similar jobs today, and that is the job of being a student, okay? And being a student means you get assignments, you take tests, you participate in projects. Now, different tests, different projects, a lot of interesting stuff. But when you go out into the so-called real world and you start working, there is no syllabus. There is no midterm exams, okay? You literally find yourself sitting in an empty space and wondering, what do I do next, okay? And this realization was powerful for me because it really made me realize that you had to take ownership. You had to have agency over your own career choices, own personal decisions, okay? So after college, when your job of being a student ends, for most, not all, okay, things get interesting, okay? And you quickly realize when you're working, and this is what Dr. Golden said, no one succeeds alone. There's a famous graduation speech by Steve Jobs at Stanford where he mentioned that you can always connect the dots looking back, but you can never connect the dots looking forward. So we have the privilege of hindsight, and when you look back, you realize all the dots that connected, and a lot of times those dots are people. Your colleagues, your friends, your family, peers, sometimes competitors, who shaped your decision-making and who gave you the confidence and the knowledge and the capacity to make decisions. When we come out of schools like this, you're surely very bright, capable, learned, and your capacity to learn things is clearly there. But what's not necessarily always there is your capacity to go gold mining. And what I mean by that is, whenever you enter any institution or organization, whether it's a university or a firm or a company, you are surrounded, you're essentially in a gold mine. You're surrounded by people with decades and decades of experience and insight. Those who are very successful have a remarkable ability to go grab and cultivate those insights and ideas. Again, nobody succeeds alone. So this is where the Bronx Science Foundation comes in. Again, it's our alums, okay? You are now an alum. One of the beauty of the foundation is it's very easy for you to reach out. And if you're interested in a particular field, surely there is an alum or two that has done well in that field who would love to share some of their experience and insights with you, okay? So don't be shy. The foundation is a gold mine, okay? Go mining, pick up that axe, make the phone call, send the email, and make sure that all the tools and information that are out there that are available for you are at your disposal, and it's really up to you to go get it. So again, thank you again. Big congratulations to you and your families, and go science.
Thank you, Sang. It's now my pleasure to introduce our AP of Guidance, Mr. Andrew Nasser.
It is my honor to now recognize the incredible efforts of our graduating class by announcing the winners of our 3 graduation awards. It is my pleasure to invite Simone Zupkis to the podium to introduce the first of our 3 awards. During her time at Bronx Science, Simone has served as the co-director of Wolverine TV, the video director of Senior Council, a representative on Judicial Board, and the director of specialized committees, as well as novice mentor on the Model United Nations team. Outside of school, Simone worked as a student ambassador for the Council on International Educational Exchange, conducted research on cerebrovascular accidents at NYU Langone Health, and tutored underserved students at the Star Learning Center. In the fall, Simone will be attending McGill University.
Thank you. The Element Award recognizes a student who exhibits extraordinary leadership skills with outstanding commitment to the Bronx science community. Selected by a committee of school staff, this student truly epitomizes being the element of the school. AP Nasser.
This year's Element Award winner is described as a natural leader, both by those who she knows intimately, as well as more peripherally. As a member of the Bronx Sciences Judicial Board, Journalism Program, Speech and Debate Team, and Gender Equity Board, Bronx Science is a better school for having had the student leader involved in so many facets of it. It is my pleasure to present the Element Award to Sophia Berman. The Positive Charge Award will be introduced by Juliet Burrell. Juliet has served as junior intern and secretary of Senior Council, senior mentor of Model United Nations, and captained the track and field team throughout her time at Bronx Science. Beyond the school, she has conducted research as an intern at Mount Sinai's Chen Laboratory, focusing on stem cells and stenosis, while also pursuing her student pilot license. This fall, she will begin her undergraduate studies at McGill University.
The Positive Charge Award recognizes a senior who stops at nothing to lend a helping hand to the members of our Bronx Science community. Chosen by the senior class, this person demonstrates outstanding service and commitment to both their peers and the school, epitomizing what it means to be a positive charge. Mr. Nasser.
This year's Positive Charge Award winner was described by his classmates as caring, unselfish, and a light in so many people's lives at Bronx Science. Our award recipient's friendly and outgoing nature makes others feel seen and valued, creating a warm and inclusive environment wherever they go. Bronx Science is an improved community because they were a part of it, and their positive energy and genuine care for others leave no one more deserving for this recognition. It is my pleasure to present the Positive Charge Award to Afraz Mahmoud. The Adam Award will be introduced by Marissa Quigley. Inside the Bronx Science School building, Marissa has served as Senior Council Treasurer, founder and president of the Bronx Science Guidance Department's Peer Support Group, Director of Women's of Model United Nations, a branch of Bronx Science's Model UN team dedicated to promoting gender equity within the activity, captain of the girls' varsity lacrosse team, president of the Modern Music Appreciation Club, and a member of the girls' varsity soccer team. Outside of the building, Marissa is the lead singer in a rock band and volunteers at a therapeutic horseback riding facility. In the fall, Marissa will be attending the University of Michigan.
This year's Adam Award winner is an integral part of multiple academic teams and organizations at Bronx Science, showcasing their dedication and commitment to the rigorous programming our school community has to offer in both STEM and the humanities alike. From managing chemistry events for Science Olympiad, to directing the crisis branch of our Model United Nations team, to leading and organizing this year's National Honor Society cohort, all the way to supporting the Bronx Science Concert Band. As an alto saxophone player, our Adam Award recipient excels in every academic, artistic, and administrative opportunity they pursue.
It is my pleasure to present the Adam Award to Seren Reddy.
And now, please welcome our valedictorian, Vienna Chen. Vienna has a grade point average of 99.5432. After 4 years of membership, she has spent the past year as president of both the Lunar Productions and Chinese Culture Clubs, which celebrate East Asian art, culture, and heritage. Outside of school, Vienna has built upon both her passion for uplifting voices in the AAPI community through working at Asian American Arts Alliance. It's a magazine dedicated to empowering Asian American artists and cultural groups through the Bloomberg's Art Internship, as well as her passion for art and media, through designing and illustrating for various student literary magazines and indie projects. In the fall, Vienna will be attending Harvard University.
So I kept telling myself every year, this will be the year I lock out. For the adults in the audience, that means to not try as hard. Clearly, I was lying to myself because I'm up on this stage. Do as I say, not as I do. First off, I want to thank my teachers, my friends, and my family who have supported me. You have undoubtedly left a mark in my high school career. Because I knew you, I have been changed for the better. Secondly, I want to say thank you to everyone who supported you during high school. There have been lots of ups and downs, but even after facing challenges and changes on your journey, you haven't lost your core self. Despite everything, it's still you. So pat yourself on the back. And to all friends, family, and alumni who are watching the live stream of this graduation, thanks for tuning in. Admittedly, I had trouble writing this speech because I couldn't see myself in most of the past valedictorians and salutatorians. They were students who came from very different backgrounds than me and participated in activities such as speech and debate, mock trial, and science research. Maybe it was the imposter syndrome speaking, but at first I struggled to embrace this title. Me? Valedictorian? I'm just a little guy floating on a wet rock in space. But as I gave it more thought, the more proud I became of having earned a title like this. It's not every day that a queer Asian artist becomes the valedictorian of the Bronx High School Science, especially during a time where trans people are losing access to healthcare and legal identity, where immigrants are facing an incredible amount of xenophobia and discrimination, and where artists are losing their livelihoods because of generative AI. People whom we trust to lead us have said and done polarizing, controversial, and in many cases, horrible things to us and others around the world. Long-term policy changes are needed more than ever, and you have a right to be upset with our current political climate, which is plagued by anger, division, and fear. At Bronx Science, our diverse student population includes many low-income people of color who have been shaped by non-normative experiences. I hope that those of you from communities that have been historically underrepresented can feel seen and heard in someone like me. No matter what the world says, we have always been here, and we will always be here. There's a quote. There's a quote I would like to share with everyone, and no, it's not the same one I used in middle school. The world will always be filled with injustice. If you have time to give up or hold a grudge against that injustice, then use that time to enjoy battling those injustices instead. I implore you to check your privilege and take in some time for self-reflection. You are so much more than your GPA, your extracurriculars, your awards, or the college you'll attend that fall. You are an autonomous human being who has the power to make change and correct injustices you see in the world. Do good for others, build meaningful relationships, practice gratitude and empathy, find ways to better yourself, your community, and the world. If you disregard others in your zeal to become first, that's no different than finishing last if you're all alone as a result. The writer and philosopher George Santayana wrote, "Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it." I would add, those who refuse for history to be taught intend to repeat it. Do not assume that things will just work out. In the face of misinformation and censorship, take action and use your own voice. Follow your passions, support the arts, go create something. Thank you, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2026.
Thank you, Vienna. Mr. Nasser, our Assistant Principal of Guidance, will now present the graduates.
Thank you, Principal Hoyle. I am pleased to present to you the candidates for graduation from the class of 2026. Not only have the candidates met the requirements for graduation as established by New York City and New York State, they have also met the high standards determined by the faculty of the Bronx High School of Science. They have excelled in academic and extracurricular life. Therefore, I am proud to present them to you to confirm as graduates of the Bronx High School of Science. I am delighted to introduce Hannah Kleeman, who is the official class reader for DO1.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hannah Kleeman, and it is my honor to present the names for DO1. First, Basima Abdul. Abdullah. Ruby Aboha Lima. Crystal Alcock. Arad Alim. Severjan Azirov. Ashley Chan. Emily Chen. Kyle Chen. Zachary Fishberg. Dario Golden. Aiden Irshad. Aviva Kagan. Amna Khan. Sean Kim. Sam Land. Maggie Lerner. Chloe Lee. Serena Lin. Elham Mamoon. Abida Mariam. Karosh Musavi. Daniel Otis Newman. Disciple Piao. Luisa Rodas. Irving Rojas Tapia. Ikuto Shinoda. Sean Talukdar. Teikie Tultrim. Andrew Wong. Marcus Yi. Jin Zhao. Yuki Zhang. And finally, Hannah Kleeman. It is my privilege to introduce Kyle Lee as the reader for Homeroom DO2. Thank you.
Hi everyone, love you mom, love you dad. My name is Kyle, I'm the official reader for class DO2. Tassin Abdullah. Sabia Ahmed. Samuel Alexandrovich. Abigail Atwana. Elliot Chan. Leo Chen. Maricela Evans. Sarah Fish. Olive Foreman Sarno. Isabella Gonzalez. Arib Islam. Gretchen Kam. Evan Lee. Sophia Lin. Emily A. Lozano. Jade Morales. Dion Muniruddin. Elisa O. Gabriel Pimentel. Jason Poon. Amanda Rowe. Sarah Rubenstein. Frank Santoro. Aaron Shum. Ali Sigdir. Golem Talukdir. Kanvir Tamber. Kenny Tan. Sebastian Vergara. Brooke Wong. Sherry Yi. Ryan Zhao. Kyle Lee. It is my privilege to now introduce Ethan Wong, the reader for official class DO3.
Okay. Hello, my name is Ethan Wong, the reader for official class DO3. Mahathir Abedin. Jaden Chan. Justina Chan. Lucas Chan. Rebecca Chan. Noah Chiang. Soha Chopra. Lucas Cha. Life Amory. Noah Fortuna Jico. Brandon Gonzalez. Liam Hernandez. Sharman Islam. Madison Kang. Jinha Kim. Jack Lau. James Lee. Suri Lin. Eva Martinez. Hannah Mint. Emery Olin. Megan Paranakun. Guy Prusak. Brandon Rodriguez. Michael Rutilio. Siam Kondoker. Isaiah Sumter. Jade Tang. Ashish Verma. Benjamin Zhang. Beckham Zhou. And Ethan Wong. It is my privilege to introduce Axel Lopez, the reader for official class DO4.
Hello, my name is Axel Lopez, the reader for official class of DO4. Lux Abraham Lopez. Fahim Ali. Menquin Kai. Kevin Chan. Chase Chen. Lucas J. Chen. Gerard Casino. Katie Fong. David Gonzalez. Zachary Hirsch. Mushfiq Haq. Yasar Islam. Bethany Kerlinsky. Renzo Lau. Jason Lee. Justin Lin. Tiffany Lin. Ahmed Mahdi. Carlos Martinez. Kyle Q. Mohammed Ryan. Abigail Sidi. Catherine Siegel. Jonathan Stern. Taharim Tawid. Anna Vidalova. Sasha White. Akira Winston, Mason Wan, Ching Young Yip, Lan Zhang, Jaylene Zorilla, Axel Lopez. It is my privilege to introduce Ariana Oliveira, the reader for official class DO5.
Hello, my name is Ariana Oliveri, the reader for official class DO5. Darren Ajar. Nikel Adu. Timothy Aguirre. Mia Almanzar Melendez. Thalia Anastas. Monique Giovanna Chan. Matthew Chen. Lihan Dang. David Fang. Ella Goodstein. Kier Horn. John Huang. Colt Islas. Tristan Lay. Jinyu Lee. Tim Lin. Felicia Michelle. Nadia Naba. Marissa Quigley. Victoria M. Ray. Asanal Razaki. Tamara Radelman City. Angeline Rivera. Sienna Rusk. Erin Ryu. Aubrey Sin. Zuhair Tarafter. Caitlin Toe. Ian Yoon. Tiffany Zhang. Ricky Zhang. Tiger Zoe. Ariana Oliveri. It is my privilege to introduce Vicky Zhang, the reader for official class DO6.
Hello, my name is Vicky Zhang, the reader for official class D06. Starting off with Isabel Ang, Aya Bogobra, Juliette Burrell, Nicholas Chan, Sophia Chen, Talala Diliberto, Sam Friedman, Soraya Hussein, Leah Igal, Anika Islam, Audie Jane, Ryan Jiang, Keithan Patel Joglakar, Elvin Kim, Abigail Seun Lee, Leroy Lee, Jaren Lin, Barrett Lind, Sarah Ma, Alex Mason, Tashpia Nabila, Maimuna Notion, Oluwole Omoboye, Kendrick Perez, Amira Rahman, Maja bin Saba, Ishin Singh, Sophia Tavares, Justin Tobias, Lev Borovich, Daniel Wu, Charlotte Yu, and lastly me, Vicky Zhang. It is my privilege to introduce Michelle Subcheva, the reader for official class D07.
Hello, I'm Michelle. Shout out Mom, Dad, Anthony, Emmy. I will be the official reader for official class D07. Soraya Addo, Jude Austin, Krish Bala, Chrismar Bonilla Reyes, Timothy Chan, Vienna Chen, Jason Chung, Vanessa Friedman, Astrid Grimskog Tran, Tanisha Hussein, Jamila Jamali, Charlie Kerr, Jessica Kirana, Aiden Lee, Shoran Lee, Erica Liu, Jonatul Mawa, Astu Make, Alin Medina Bravo, Kina Nagasaki, Sophia Nguyen, Mia Ortiz, Anwar Rahman, Aiden Razelman, Nadia Singh, Jasmine Sohi, Tiffany Tang, Isra Taiba, Ciel Volgaritas, Dylan Wu, Jen Yu, Runsha Zong, and me, Michelle Sochoa. And it's my privilege to introduce Sophia Berman, the reader for official class DO8.
Hello, my name is Sophia Berman, the reader for official class DO8. Shreya Adhikari. Francis Auth. Aaron Cheng. Faizul Chowdhury. Jaylee Cuevas. Jaden Dewan. Brian Dong. Chloe Dunn. Itamar Goshen. Will Grunden. Anna Sue. Jacob Jankowski. Basit Kazim. Faria Khan. Aiden Namuli. Thomas Lee. Bia Lean. Frank Liu. Amelia Wang McKinney. Aisha Nahar. Chelsea Park. Ashmit Rahman. Andy Kassan Sanchez. Lindsay Sander. Beatrice Sorechi. Leo Tching. Viet Vu. Marlon Wald. Eva Wu. Stanley Yu. Alvin Zhang. Selena Tso. And myself, Sophia Berman. It is my privilege to introduce Anne Wang, the reader for official class DO9.
Hello, my name is Anne Wang, and I'm the reader for official class DO9. Armand Adilovich. Alejandra Bachman. Amaya Black. Anastasio Bontoves. Ryan Chow. Hana Chang. Sin Yi Chi. Krithik Dondia. Daria Fry. Josie Guan. Becky Huang. Aaron Jean. Tawheed Khan. Alicia Lee. Ryan Leo. Joseph Lee. Cindy Lian. Anna Liu. Colleen Liu. Peter Lishi. Emma McSherry. Ella Namias. Samantha Nair. Ezra Pachter. Asif Rahman. William Rios. Jeffrey Smolinski. Gabriela Tejeda. Feng Yu Wu. Wilson Yu. And lastly, me, Ann Wong. It is my privilege to introduce Charlotte Wong, the reader for official class D10.
Hello, my name is Charlotte Wang, and the reader for official class D10. Iris Al-Young. Lynn Bach. Joyita Baitha. Andy Chan. Madeline Chappelle. William Chen. Sabiha Chaudhary. Haley Dulo. Karen Fu. Sophia Guo. Shannon Gui. Benjamin Huang. Jake Janino. MD Nafiz Kamal. Mei Tu Kai. Wasik Zaman Khan. Anis Lee. Conan Liang. Lauren Lowe. Amira Machich Alami. Cynthia Nam. Anthony Ortega Bravo. Jessica Pak. Mahfuzer Rahman. Mahi Sarkar. Stefano Sarkodi. Sabir Subor. Prakriti Thapalia. Jiangzuo Wu. Mandy Yu. Nathan Zhu. And finally, myself, Charlotte Wang. It is my privilege to introduce Jonah Bonin, the reader for official class D11.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jonah Bonin, the reader for official class D11. Saad Afif. Julie Ihara Weiss. Kaji Bajracharya. Ella Bergson. Justina Boatin. Albert Chen. Sahibdeep Chauhan. Olivia Mercedes Diamond. Christina Gao. Gauri Gupta. Olivia Sin. Daniel Huang. Caroline Zhang. Amelia Kamani. Trevor Lai. Edison Lee. Michael Liao. Anna Lombard. Tyler McGowan. Raihan Mihal. Tenzin Namgyal. Field Palermo. Kishan Patel. Nafisar Rahman. Sham Sharker. Liao Shen. Yaren Song. Andrea Thind. Daniel Wang. Catherine Wu. Alicia Yu. Alina Zhou. And yours truly, Jonah Bonin. It's my privilege to introduce Alasana Suso, the reader for official class D12.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alasana Suso, the reader for official class D12. Okay. Georgia Agaritis. Raji Bedracharya. Lucien Bobien Polson. Asher Bronner. Cooper Chang. Alexander Chen. Shanghua Chen. Eliana Curry. Serena DeFlorio. Maggie Ding. Nicole Gao. Alexandra Gillet. Subiksha Gurung. Anaya Hogue. Ella Huang. Jack Jiang. Eugene Lim. Kevin Liu. Siam Mahmood. Tasmina J. Maisha. Annabella Meritab. Samuel Sakunaraja. Julianne Stansu. James Timmons. Donovan Valentin. Eileen Wang. Kyle Wu. Mengfa Michelangelo Shi. Ryan Yoon. Anthony Zuo. And finally me, Alessandra Suso. It is my privilege to introduce Kimberly Nguyen, the reader for official class D13.
Hello. My name is Kimberly Wang, the reader for official class D13. Zainab Ahmad. Javed Baksh. Leon Bui. Randall Casado Mendez. Koi Chen. Frankie Chong. Jaron De Los Santos. Nathan Gao. Wasif Habib. Leo Hadas. Eric Wong. Sharon Jang. Mason Coble. Jason Lee. Xavier Lehman. Katie J. Lim. Dylan Lee. Ron Mena. Rizan Naveen. Dennis Park. Sami Rahman. Tasneer Rahman. Samantha Schellenberg. Ella Stryker Robbins. Emizy Uboja. Vienna Vung. Jaima Wahid. Angelina Wang. Joanna Wang. Shizhen Wu. Timothy Young. Daniel Zhou. And yours truly, Kimberly Wang. It is my privilege to introduce Jalen Jin, the reader for official class D14.
Hello everyone, my name is Jaylene Jin, the reader for official class D14. Alvira Ahmed. Wajiha Amin. Lucas Benjamin. Kaylin Tai. Dhruv Chowdhury. Darren Chen. Aaron Chen. Shufan Dong. Aisada Gilao. Jessica Ha. Miriam Hale. Ali Jihad. Momita Kabir. Benjamin Kolyanovich. Isaac Lamptey. Kira Lee. Amelia Lin. Chen Luke Lin. Mateo Lucan. Caroline Lynch. Maxwell Rossi Miller. Kimberly Neal. Justin Park. Anika Raihana. Avery Schrag. Noah Stutman. Jared Todd. Jurong Wong. Yushi Wu. Jaden Urositz. Benjamin Zemer. And lastly, Jaylene Jin. It is my privilege to introduce Jonathan Jinu, the reader for official class D15.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Jinu, the reader for official class D15. Shafifa Ahmed. Vanessa Asare. Rajdeep Banik. Jude Camilleri. Evan Chen. Jabran Chowdhury. Inian Devadas. Eitan Dorsky. Aiden Lee Dowd. Casey Yelon. Jacob Halili. Karen Huang. Caroline Koo. Melanie Lee. Dixon Lin. John Luca Shreves Maliola. Bamjeed Mia. Vanessa Mines. Jacqueline Nee. Annie Ortega Romano. Leonard Park. Tasnia Rocca. Max Schulmeyer. Emily Sue. Sora Toji. MD Ohi Udine. Ryan Josue Vera. Olivia Wang. Henry Westblade. Avi Zaman. Rick Song. And signing off, Jonathan Jinu. It is my privilege to now introduce Rodea Salam, reader for official class D16.
Hello, my name is Radia Salami, the reader for official class D16. Sharaf Ahmed. Kai Barclay. Khadija Barete. Sonali Campbell. Aban Chen. Jasia Chowdhury. Masroor Chowdhury. Liv Doric Olson. Michaela G. Samuel Halpern. Denise Herrera, Jalyn Huang, Moriam Khan, Luna King, Alexander Kasulis, Wyatt Lee, Dylan Lin, Jaman Mahmood, Ayan Mirza, Shayir Nawaz, Paul Neuerberg, Zeke Parker, Tisha Ray, Noah Senker, Ayan Shamim, Ethan Tai, Eric Tong, Castilla Faith Toke, Ryan Wang, William Wang, Leo Shaw, Layla Zhang, Simone Zukis, and lastly, me, Radia Salami. It is my privilege to introduce Bobby Abdullah Dumbaya, the reader for official class D17.
All right. Hello, my name is Babi Abdallah Dumbuya, the reader for official class D17. Abdullah Abdul Kadir. Zainab Ahmed. Renner Ashley. Kanisk Barman. Sophie Brovender. Madiha Bukhari. Joseph Cancel. Catherine Chan. Jaden Chen. Marab Chowdhury. Isaiah Cuevas. Lynn Ding. Anela Gordon. Samad Hamid. Willa Huber. Naya Joglakar. Mariama Keita. Aaron Krasinski. Sophia Lee Verovich. Helen Lin. Afraz Mahmood. Ela Mizra. Erica Ping. Shayla Ramirez. Stephen Jin Xiao. Jonathan Singh. Tasneem Sultana. Zhangyan Tan. Nadia Tariq. Caitlin Toy. Yi Tao Wong. Erica Jing. Ava Jing. And finally, Babi Abdallah Dumbuya. It is my privilege to introduce Yidan Joanna Kao, the reader for official class D18.
Hi everyone, my name's Idan Joanna Kao and I'm the reader for official class D18. Kenyang An. Ben Berman. Jade Brito. Jaden Chen. Dorian Choi. Madeline Duong. Sophia Fernandez. Matthew Han. Jaren Hung. Abida Jabula. Aviv Wise Kaplan. Hudson Kramerman. Zikang Lei. Hyson Lika. Irene Lin. Audrey Liu. Ryan Majumdar. Nabil Majumdar. Cody Mo. Hamim Noor. Sarain Kasarla Reddy. Nina Shadrin. Yubi Sung. Lordy Mark Tadena. Sharon Tang. Olivia Tran. Ryan Shu. Felicia Yu. Kate Zhang. Adib Zilani. And finally, me, Edan Joanna Cow. It is my privilege to introduce Griselda Cristobal, the reader for official class D19.
Hi everyone, my name is Griselda Cristobal, the reader for official class D19. Abhinav Akella. Jesse Berman. Danielle Carbone. Jillian Chen. Matthew Emer. Eugene Gim. Tassan Hawk. Daniel Huang. Isosa Igbinigan. Lucas Jimenez. Jeffrey Dunn. Caitlin Kuhar. Reese Lau. Lena Lee. Jake Lee. Jeffrey Lin. Owen Lin. Emily Luan. Jad Maki. Mabuba Mitu. Aaron Moltz. Evan J. Norad. Jesus Perea. Ben Phillips. Jalissa Rodriguez. Meme Sharker. Daniel Shamir. Cyrus Sue. Asani Wilder. Matthew Winograd. Chelsea Yawks. Kyle Zhang. And finally me, Griselda Cristobal. It is my privilege to introduce Sabrina Zhao, the reader for official class D20.
everyone. My name is Sabrina Zhao, and it is my honor to be the reader for official class D20. First, we have Parmeet Mohan Akarji. Almis Almia. Daichi Caruso. Johnston Chen. Connor Chun. Chan D. Haley Espinales Fernandez. Simone Ginsburg. Emmy Hare Yim. Helen Huang. Hyun Jung. Kai Kuriyama. Kip Leon. Emily Lin. Jessica Lin. Leahy Lunsgarden. Layla Malik. Evelyn Morris. Sebastian North Guillermo. Mahi Rahman. Kalian Reynolds. Sukona Sahadit. Jerry Shan. Maria Syed. Alan Toe. Abel Turi. Jampol Wangyao. Gregory Wolf. Evan Yang. Darwin Zhang. Leon Zhang. Stephanie Zhao. And finally, myself, Sabrina Zhao. It is Sabrina Zhao swimming out. It is my privilege to introduce Vincent Yang, the reader for official class D21.
Okay. Hey everyone, 6'7". My name is Vincent Yang. I'm the reader for official class D21, starting with Muhammad Alam, Shaima Awaji, David Casado, Jada Chen, Jonathan Chen, Javier Contin, Sophia Fung, Maheen Hassan, Arib Hassan, Ngozi Ehesibia, Christina Cantless, Amani Khan, Sydney Kim, Lucas Lamb, Gabriel Latore, Vanessa Lee, Kate Leung, Maya Lin, Emily Mao, Madeline Moser, Angelina Musat, Chris Andrew Kunga, Fisher Nozanchuk, Avery Fluger, Stephanie Reynoso. Nikhil Rockoff. Ryan Shen. Alia Solomon. Raif Saeed. Jaden Wan. Owen Zhang. And finally, Vincent Yang. Thank you. It is my privilege to introduce Fariha Azad, the reader for official class D22.
Hi everyone, I'm Fariha Azad, the reader for class D22. Zain Adib. Arshak Ahmed. Rayhan Alam. Kazi Ayman. Katrina Chen. Ian Chung. Caroline Farrell. Matthew Glosser. Omar Hassanovich. Linda Hua. Sam Huang. Mateo Araldo. Diva Lama. Tamar Lebanon. Ophelia Lynn. Valerie Lorenzo. Stacy Marbell. Mia Muckerchan. Arash Musabi. Kayla Rain Murray. Priyangsu Nath. Anisa Nurani. Danielle Ohayan. Raheem Razak. Zoe Rosenberg. Maria Savin. Joelle Shibu John. Ron Talisman. Tajin Tonima. Aiden Wong. Damien Yao. William Zhang. And lastly, myself, Fariha Azad. Please welcome Principal Hoyle for the confirmation of the graduates.
Graduates, by virtue of the authority delegated to me, I confer upon you your diploma from the Bronx High School of Science and welcome you to the Fellowship of Bronx Science Alumni. Please move your tassels to the left side of your caps. It is now my pleasure to introduce Jinha Kim, Student Organization President, who will lead our students in the recitation of the Graduates Pledge. Jinya has served as the Student Body President, Captain of the Boys Varsity Swimming Team, Secretary of the National Science Bowl Club, and Senator for his homeroom throughout his time in the building at Bronx Science. Outside of the building, Jinha has volunteered at both nursing homes as well as Mount Sinai Morningside Hospital, researched at Weill Cornell Medicine, and spent his free time playing classical piano. In the fall, Jinha will be attending Columbia University, where he will be majoring in medical humanities and political science.
We, the graduates of the Bronx High School of Science, vow to continue with the spirit of intellectual discovery in all of our academic and professional pursuits. We have learned that academic excellence involves ambition, boldness, and devotion. We vow to not be content merely with the status quo, but to actively work towards making our world a better place, using the insights that we have gained over the past 4 years. We value having learned how to think for ourselves rather than being told what to think by others. Through our scientific training, we have learned the value of data to back up our claims and in the ways in which rigorous inquiry assists in problem solving. Through our training in the humanities, we have learned the value of art, music, and literature as a means of deeply enriching our lives. Having learned at Bronx Science the true meaning of democracy and the core values of our American society, we vow to value other voices and perspectives different from our own. By taking these core values to heart, we will live up to our motto to inquire, discover, and create, and achieve greatness in college and the world beyond.
I'll do it for you. I got it. I'm going to invite you now to sing the school's alma mater with the help of chorus members Sophie Ravinder, Danny Cabron, Darren Chen, Connor Chun, Lin Dang, Casey Yulan, Matea Araldo, Alexander Kusales, and Jade Morales. Now we have a senior montage video with highlights of the year prepared by Wolverine TV.
I play a supercut of us, all the magic we gave off, all the love we had and lost. And in my head, the visions never stop. These ribbons wrap me up, but when I reach for you, there's just a supercut. In your car, the radio up. In your car, the radio up. We keep trying to talk about us. I'm someone you may be my love. I'll be your quiet afternoon crush, be your violent overnight rush, make you crazy over my touch. But it's just a supercut of us. Supercut of us. Oh, it's just a supercut of us. Supercut of us. So I fall forgive and not fight. All the moments I play in the dark, I'm fluorescent, come home to my heart. In my head I do everything right. When you call, I forgive and not fight. Because all the moments I play in the dark, we were wild and fluorescent, come home to my heart. In my head I do everything right. When you call, I forgive and not fight. Because all the moments I play in the dark, we were wild and fluorescent, come home to my heart.
This brings the commencement exercises of the Bronx High School of Science to a close. Please head to the nearest exits and congratulations.